Welcome home to philosophy, where we wonder about everything and anything is possible. Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Corey, the Laughing Philosopher. Life is complicated. The world is complicated, and you are complicated. Figuring out how to live a happy, meaningful life, guided by wisdom and reason, is not easy. Is life a game? What is love? Should I fear death? Is this a just world? Almost from the moment of birth, you've been told how to behave, how to fit in, and how to fulfill other people's expectations. You fear that you will lack importance or cease to exist in the lives of others if you think for yourself and question the rules and roles you've been told define you. Wisdom and reason will remove this illusion so you can live authentically in the world around you, find your true purpose, and become your real self. Welcome to episode number 98. Your perfect day. What would it be like? Every human on this planet has the same 24 hours to spend in a day. Published in Scientific American in November of 2023, a new study calculated the average human day, revealing how humans on Earth spend the 24 hours in a day. Turned out, how we spend most of our time and the way we divide those hours for sleep, work, play, and other things is pretty boring. More than a third of our hours, 9.1, are spent in bed. Outside of sleep, the largest block of time, 9.4 hours, is spent transforming our bodies and our minds in schooling, parenting, and religious activities. The next largest chunk of time, 3.4 hours, goes to transforming the physical world in farming, mining, drilling, and cooking. The smallest allocation of time, 2.1 hours, is spent just moving from place to place in commuting and traveling, and other trivial activities that are even more mundane and less interesting. And while humans, day after day, choose to exchange their precious heartbeats for mundane, routine, boring activities, perfection is within their grasp each and every day. Perfect days don't require a lot of money. They don't require expensive vacations or private yachts. In fact, perfect days are quite easy and simple, and you can choose to have one every day. What is a perfect day? A perfect day, above all, is a consciously chosen day. A perfect day doesn't happen just by accident. One must consciously desire and intentionally choose today to be a perfect day. You have a total, absolute freedom that is wider and deeper than you think. What you do with every moment of your life and how you spend your heartbeats is a choice you are totally and absolutely free to make. Whether or not you believe it or care to admit it to yourself, what you do in your life is all up to you. You may feel a cause or compulsion pushing or pulling you, but you have the power to say no. Every day can be a perfect day, but only if you choose it to be perfect. Deliberately choose, and choose wisely. To have a perfect day, what should you choose to do? Just choose 3 easy and simple things. But you must choose to do these 3 things. If you don't purposely choose and just go about the business of living, and these 3 things just happen, you won't have a perfect day. Even though you did all the right things, your day will be ordinary and boring. So, a thoughtful commitment to yourself that today will be a perfect day is essential. Choose to do something you love. Something you love doesn't need to cost money. What would you do today if you didn't need money? Would you choose to spend more time with close friends or loved ones? Would you choose to take a nap next to someone special? Would you choose to take your dog on a long walk in the woods? Would you choose to cook your wife her favorite meal? Would you choose to take your daughter to a baseball game in the afternoon? Something you love could very well be your vocation. On a normal day, maybe you love, say, working as a cop or a dentist or a teacher. It doesn't count unless you consciously choose your vocation to be the special something you love doing today. It won't be a perfect day. Doing something you love will give you peace. When you forget yourself and lose yourself doing something you love, you feel at peace with your life. When you forget that you exist and just be, you become your perfect self. Doing something you love, no matter how silly it may seem to others, is enough to fill one's heart. If you love solitude, then choose to be alone. Solitude is not empty. It is full of companionship. Be a better friend to yourself. The philosopher Paul Tillich said, "Loneliness expresses the pain of being alone. Solitude expresses the glory of being alone." To have a perfect day, you must choose, intentionally decide to do something today, anything, just because you love doing it. Choose to do something you're good at. No one thinks he's good at everything, but everyone thinks he's good at something. You just have to feel you're good at it. Choose to get better at something you feel you're already good at. Achieve something. If you're good at dancing, then dance. Dance until you're really tired. Not a bad tired, a good tired, because you worked really hard at something you're good at and you got a little better. When you do something you're good at, it makes you feel proud of yourself, proud of your talents and capabilities, and proud of the kind of person you are. To have a perfect day, you must deliberately choose to do something today, anything, just because you're good at it. Choose to do something that makes your world a softer place. A Greek proverb says, "A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in." Life is no soft affair. It's difficult and complicated, and at times everyone grows tired and wants to give up. To have a perfect day, decide to make your world a softer place in some individual way. No matter how small and even insignificant your effort may seem to others. To have a perfect day, it's only important that you feel you've made a positive difference. I live in Manhattan. It's a small island filled with over 1.5 million people. Too many live on the street, and New Yorkers are good at pretending they don't exist. I am no better. One perfect day, I decided to give $1 to every homeless person I see. My perfect day began at my bank, where I withdrew 50 $1 bills from my account. At the end of my perfect day, I still had $5. I handed it to an old woman who was carrying a big plastic bag of empty cans through Central Park. She smiled at me. I don't need to be told whether I made a difference. I know damn well I did. That is all. Choose something you love, choose something you're good at, and choose something that makes your world a softer place. And choose wisely. To have a perfect day, what should you choose not to do? Deliberately choose not to do 3 things you normally do in an ordinary, boring day. A perfect day is not a ritual. You are not Sisyphus. Sisyphus has a ritual externally imposed on him, involving a steep hill and a stubborn rock. And yet, Sisyphus is happy. The struggle itself is enough to fill his heart with joy. On a perfect day, think for yourself. Don't just engage in a ritual. On a perfect day, don't try, just be. Don't try to be first, just yield. Don't try to cling to anything, Just let go. Just as a triangle always has three sides, a perfect day is always a success. A perfect day is not for fulfilling other people's expectations of who you are and what you should do. Don't do anything that does not agree with your own wisdom and good sense. A perfect day is possible only when you make up your own mind and conquer your fear of not doing what other people expect of you. A perfect day is not for rule following and role playing. Be your authentic self. Don't play at being. Don't follow the script. Don't wear the mask. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. Playing a role you've been socialized to play almost from the moment of birth is not a perfect day. A perfect day happens when you can say, "No, I am more than what I do. I am me." Socrates was once tested, asked to sum up all his philosophical teachings in a few simple words. He replied, "Know yourself. True wisdom is knowing what you don't know." So knowing yourself means recognizing the limits of your own wisdom and understanding, and knowing what you know and what you have yet to learn. Ignorance, unlike wisdom, has no limits. You can't learn something if you think you already know it. Now that I've told you what your perfect day will be like, on a perfect day, what will you be like? You will know yourself, and the truth will set you free. Thank you for listening. I hope you will take what you've learned and be a better person. Think for yourself. Question everything. Accept nothing that does not agree with your own reason and good sense. And I promise you, despite its sham and drudgery, you will get on pretty well in this crazy world. I'm Dr. Robert Corey. Until we meet again, be good.